Right, Steve's Fruit is YouTube first. Get lucky. A machine I picked up yesterday when I was on eBay. It's been in the same house. In fact, the guy bought the house in 1990 and this machine was already in situ in the games room at the bottom of the garden, and that's where it's lived for the last 30 years, he's telling me. And it worked fine up until about 11-12 years ago, he said. And then it stopped working and it's sat in there ever since, and it went on eBay, and as we know, I bought it. It's a board. It is a board. Well, we kind of know that, but it's in spanking condition. But it's more like a club machine. It's got the tautness of a club machine. It's weird. It's by Newby Automatics in Birmingham, and I spoke to them. When did I speak to them? Yesterday I spoke to them. I rang them up. They still exist. They supply fruit machines to pubs, clubs, I guess. And he remembers these being manufactured there. They're basically bought or was given whatever old Barcrest machines, all Mpu3s, and they used to strip them all down and keep the parts. And they had the cabinets made, the glasses made, and I guess the reel bands and all the rest of it. And they made these. I've had a few goes on it. This is about the third attempt to do this video. I've been having a couple of board problems with boards firing out coins that they shouldn't be. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, here we go. We'll try again. We keep trying. So I mean, it's got a nice. I mean, everything works, doesn't it? I've not had to change a single bulb. Not to change a bulb. The coin mechs all work, and the reels and all the rest of it. Anyway, takes. What I'll do is I'll put 50 credits in and see if we can, but it's instantly paying out. So I'm guessing there's a switch I need to, on the old one, on the board that came with the machine, all the switches were off. So, but I guess to get the savings, one of them must have to be on. I'll try and find out at some point. So there you go, some tokens, which came with the machine because they was all in the back of the car. I mean, it looks nice. It does look nice, but it certainly doesn't look like a £4 jackpot. And I guess there's not many Mpu3s that are £4 jackpot, or is there? I don't know. Big game I've heard comes in £4 jackpot, but I've never seen one. Right, we'll have a, I guess a kind of 50 credit, but oh, there you go. 50 credits is all you can do. It's a bit quiet. Unfortunately, it's a bit quiet. They all are. There you go. I kind of let it hold because you need 3 of a kind apart from cherries. So standard Mpu3 sounds, but there are a couple of other little sounds that it has of its own. I mean, I'm not moaning for 64 quid. And the drive to Heathrow. Really nice people. I mean, there's no nudge use. It's not a nudge machine. It's 27 way, £4 and £2 at a repeat chance. Oh yeah. I've not got the £2 off that yet. And I guess on some wins you can't gamble them like the 80p ones because they're not on there, are they? 20, 50 pound, £2. Auto holds. Yeah, that's behind a red screen there, so it's got quite a nice little colour to it. Got all the characteristics of Mpu3. By Newby Automatics of Birmingham. So what do you think? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the most exciting Mpu3 machine in the world. It's not, but we know what it is. It is what it is. I think it'd be far too good to break it. Unless she was absolutely desperate for the board and that. It's definitely got the old club machine sort of tawness to it, isn't it? Certainly not an ugly machine. But I say it's not going in the bank, so it's popping it straight out. So I'll have to have an on and off switch day. I know switch 1 on bank 2 switches the trap mode off. I know that much because when it wasn't saving into the bank, I looked on the original board and switch 1 on bank 2 was on. So I done the same with this one, and it basically stopped the trap mode. So that all these years, it's obviously not been having an attract mode, which it has now. So I'm guessing one of the other switches decides whether it's direct payout or into the bank. So I just need some messing about with. I've not had to change a single bulb, not one single bulb. There we get it in there. Go on. Yeah, it's like that. I like that. I'm not with a high-low yet. But there you go. It's got a nice little jackpot tune in it. Bit of can. I mean, it's nice after sort of 12, I think the guy said 10 took us about 12 years since it last worked. I guess that's why the reels are so nice and white. I've not actually cleaned them yet. I've not had the reel deck out. I've literally done nothing with it. All I've done is change the board just to see what's, you know, see what's what. I can see dust on some of the fruits. I think a couple of hours of cleaning, take the real deck out and clean them and that. Anyway, we'll have a few more goes and I'll go. Yeah, well, it's got 4 tube lamps in it. I'd be interested to see how they're configured, because I've tried to do that with some of mine and it won't have it. It won't, but obviously this one does. Yeah, it's got 4 tube lamps on 3 starters. And there you go. What do you think? I'm sure some of you will let me know. I mean, it's just a simple bob-along game. That's why the real windows are so small, because there's no nudges, of course. Silly me. I do like my nudge machines though, to be honest. I do like my nudge machines. But this was designed apparently for bingo halls and arcades, just to be simple and fast. So I guess it ticks them boxes. Maybe it does a couple of little things that we get to see. Two chances, I guess. The bars and the lemons. I chucked out £2 coins. I'll put pound coins in it. It plays like a club machine, really, in some ways, I guess, although it's not. I think the tallness of it gives you that club machine feeling. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. I don't know. It's not been kind on that gamble, is it? Well, I'll put these £2 coins back in. But it's nice that they all work. All the perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh. I want to win one of these. It's not. So that's the first time I've actually won one of them. So it's gone all the way up, so it spins the reels to them. So that's quite nice. Anyway, let's get them over there. So definitely YouTube first. Probably a rare machine, but a nice little game. It's alright. It's alright. I'm warming to it a bit. Give the reels a bit of a clean, so I can see dust on some of the fruit, so I think they'll clean up quite nice. Or full of working parts if I so wish. Even the display. Oh, I didn't even see that. Back to the normal. But at least we've seen what he does. Does anyone remember this machine? Is this... Where were these sited? Just around Birmingham? Maybe that arcade in Spark Hill or Sparkbrook, wherever it's called. That used to have a big arcade back in the 80s. I never ever went in the place, but I remember driving past it all the time with the old man and whatnot. Anyway, there you go. No credit. You've got no credit. Get lucky. I think you're going to need to get lucky to beat this one. Taking his time. Maybe he's going to do a copper win on me. No, it's not going to flash, is it? Anyways, there you go. Bit of Get Lucky by Newby Automatics of Birmingham on Mpu3 technology. Anyway, have a good evening and see you later.